Hello you guys, welcome back to channel Claire. Hope that you are doing well wherever you are in this crazy world. This is going to be another ASMR type video we are going to attempt. Thank you so much for being patient with me. For those of you who continuously watch my ASMR videos, it means so much. I'm telling you, ASMR is an art and it is difficult. A lot of ASMR creators make it look so easy, but the behind the scenes of it is so technical. So I appreciate you guys just sticking with me as I try to sort out my audio. I really am trying, but let's get into this video today. So I have been getting more into drawing here lately. This is my sketchbook, and I really wanted to add color to one of my drawings. So I go on Pinterest and I'm like, oh my god, I've always loved watercolors. It's not as heavy as the acrylic, the oil, and all of that, and it gives a different effect, you know? You don't have as much control, I feel like, when you have watercolor, because it kind of tends to spread, and I want to kind of get that effect. So I went on Amazon and I found this set. It's the Artistro watercolor paint set, 48 colors. It comes with watercolor paper, 10 sheets, and then this is the kit here with the colors. Let's see. Okay, so when you first open it, there's this little brush here, very cute. It gives you a little insert to their website, so that's nice right there. And then they have their own color swatch, which is really cute. We can use this actually. Color swatch, which is what we're doing here today. So we can go ahead and use this and put this here. I didn't know they were going to have this inside, and I was going to do my own, so very cool. And then we have, ooh, the watercolor pen. So I believe you fill this up with water and you dip it in and go to town. I've never used one of these, so this is super exciting. I was just going to use my brushes, but I'm like, ooh, do I want to try to attempt this? Very cool. Then we have Shake, Press, and Draw. This is a marker, fine tip marker. Lovely. And then we have a sponge. This is a neat little kit, you guys. I'm very impressed. And this was like, I want to say $17. So then what they do here, they give you a layout of all the colors, the numbers, and this insert on top should reflect what's underneath. So this is so neat. I love it. So we're gonna pop this out, put this to the side right there, and take a look. Oh my god, they're all so beautiful and vibrant. I cannot wait to get in here. They have the metallic tones down here, you see, and the more matte colors around here, kind of like an eyeshadow palette, you know. I feel like I've seen an eyeshadow palette like this before, probably Jeffree Star. Ugh. But yeah, beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So we're gonna go ahead and color swatch these today. I am going to test out the water pen because I've never used it, so I'm kind of excited about that. I'm going to do that on my paper, and then we're going to go ahead and swatch. Okay, so I was playing with the pen, and you just pop this off. This unscrews, and you put water in here, and then you push, and the water comes down out of here. Do you see it dripping? Very neat little device. So I went in with the blue here, and I was like, oh wow, it's kind of very vibrant here, even on the brush. So okay, that's beautiful. It's a beautiful color. I feel like I want to keep dipping my pen in the water out of habit like a brush, but you just push and the water comes out. Ooh, I think it's lovely. And this actually gives you more control and so much more precision than what a brush would. And the colors are so vibrant, and it doesn't spread as much as I thought it would. I guess the last watercolors I was using were maybe of a cheaper variety, but this is absolutely gorgeous. This blue. So, just based off of this, I'm so excited to swatch the remaining colors and see how they fill in on my card. But I wonder how a brush, so maybe I can dip it in the water each time when I change colors. I think that's maybe what I'll do. And then the color comes off pretty well. Yeah, it came off pretty well. Great. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. Now I am going to have to refer to this guy right here for the colors. So it goes this way. So this would be the cherry red, the coral pink, the light blue, and the stone gray. So I'll put this here to kind of help me here. And it's also listed going all the way down on the sheet as well. So my pen is pretty full, so I'm going to go in first with the cherry red. Go ahead and just push. Again, another very vibrant, beautiful color. And we're going to go in like this. Ooh. So I've never done swatches before. I'm like, am I supposed to fill this whole square? Or I just do right to in between the lines like it shows there. I think I'm gonna leave it like that. Bring you guys closer. Okay, so I can dip in here. White. See, red is a very strong color. Very, very pigmented. So I wonder it's not coming off as easily as the blue was. So how do you go about cleaning these? And if I use another color, is it gonna distort that color? Let's find out. So I'm going to go in with the coral pink. Okay, so the coral pink seems to be overcoming that red quite quickly. Oh my goodness, all the colors are quite pigmented, you guys. So the coral pink was, oh, I thought they were in order. I guess not. Coral orange, coral pink. Okay, coral pink is right here. Beautiful. Okay. Painting, drawing, doing anything creative is just so relaxing to me. And the art of like making something new. Oh, I see that coral pink kind of transferred onto this blue color a little bit. Not a lot, but a little. So I wonder if this color is going to come out distorted. Let me test it. Oh no, oh, this is beautiful. This color is the light blue. So that is 321A. So light blue, see medium blue, but light blue. This is like the word search. I get shy. I'm like, okay, where's the light blue? Okay, I found it. Oh, isn't that pretty? It's the light blue. Try to clean this one a little bit better this time. Still seeing some of the red on the brush, or the coral pink. So now I'm going to go in with the stone gray. Stone gray is 12A. It's like I'm playing bingo now. So stone gray. Voila. Stone gray. Lovely. All the colors are very, very light. Even though I've used red, blue, stone gray, my water is mostly clear. It's not super, super cloudy yet. So we've done the first row right now. So this one is the carrot orange. That's going to be 72A right here. We love that. So I am going to go and do some more. And we'll see, fill a little bit more in off camera and come back and finish the rest. I thought I was gone, but I saw this one, I was like, watermelon pink. This doesn't look like watermelon pink to me, it looks like a darker red. But let's swatch it. Okay, watermelon pink, watermelon pink. Watermelon pink. Here we go. This is like a fuchsia. Gorgeous. That's absolutely fun. Oh my gosh. Oh, that is lovely. Really pretty. I guess it is a type of pink. I guess it would be considered a pink if it was. Okay. Gorgeous. Watermelon pink. Hi Blair. You want to do paints? Alright, so we have the watermelon pink. We're going to move on to the light turquoise. I've always thought turquoise was such a pretty color. Even the jewelry, especially the jewelry. So this isn't coming off as vibrant on the brush, but maybe on the paper it'll be different. So I'm looking for a 37A. 37A. There we go. Yeah, okay, so that surprised me. On the brush it didn't look like it would be that vibrant, but that's really pretty. Okay, so this one is a taupe gray. Taupe gray. So we're looking for 17A. I cannot wait to use these on my drawing. It's going to be so interesting. And I guess this pen, the colors really haven't been transferring. So I think that's super cool. So this one is pumpkin. We're just about to go into, the summer. And I'm already thinking about it being Halloween all over again. I just love the fall. It's a beautiful orange. Very close to the carrot orange is the pumpkin. So the next one is going to be, so hold up, 1, 2. Oh, so this one is going to be a punch pink. Okay, punch pink. I'm gonna see what that's about. Punch pink. So that is 63A. Let's look for 63A. I wonder if you guys can spot it faster than I can, and my eyes are just like super slow. Punch pink. That looks like a mauve to me. Maybe I just like saying mauve. I think everything's mauve, when really it's just a light pink. So now we're going in with a mint green. This looks super pretty. So this is 26A. 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 It's right here. So they have similar colors mapped out beside each other. You can start seeing the color story that they have mapped out, which I'm really enjoying. So then we have the onyx black here. Love, love, love black. It's going to be 11A. 11A. It's down here. Very good. I'm like sitting here thinking like, what is going on with all of our housewives, man? I feel like housewives is going out the window. Ugh, I hate when this happens. So the black is definitely getting on the yellow a little bit. Oh, I wonder if this is going to transfer. Okay. So this is pineapple 85A. But yes, Real Housewives of Potomac in particular is just going downhill. Candace is leaving. Robin got fired. Apparently Mecca is gone, which really isn't much of a downfall. Robin, I think it definitely was her time. Candace leaving, though, was a shock, but I'm so happy. It's because she is pregnant. And I was like, oh my goodness. I love when people work towards something and they have like a hope and a dream, and then like it actually comes to fruition. And for them, they've been wanting it for so long. And a lot of times as women, we feel like we're on this timetable. We put ourselves on this timetable. A lot of people put us on this timetable to where we have to have kids at a certain time, and sometimes it does cause some anxiety. So I'm happy that she got her dream and her happily ever after. Raspberry is really pretty. I'm just disappointed that the pineapple, the black, came off a little bit on that one. And it doesn't take much water, so like I don't know if you can see, but I still have a lot more water left in the pen. So this one here is gonna be, so we are 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is supposed to be a moss green. Oh, it looks really dark to be a moss green. Interesting. Okay, so that is 24A. Moss green. Oh, it is a moss green. Okay. Trust the process, trust the process. But yeah, I'm super happy that Candace got her happily ever after. The one I'm concerned about though is Robin. Like there was whispers and speculation that she had been fired, but hearing her confirm it out of her mouth is something completely different. So when she said that like she was fired and it was definitely a network decision, she's not going to sit there and say, oh, I'm taking a break, or, you know, I'm deciding to step down on my own accord. I'm going to say that I'm going to be real and say that it was a network decision with them not asking me back. Kind of shading Candace one last time. But then right after that was released and about Robin being fired and everything like that, Candace comes in and steals the moment with the announcement of her pregnancy. She was like on ET. She gave her like a full interview. She did a whole baby announcement video that was super cute. So like completely stole the show and outshined Robin's moment. Just one last dig at her. But I'm just concerned about Robin, and a lot of people aren't giving Robin and Juan too much longer. Now that the money is gone and that Robin doesn't have her gig anymore, and I'm just like, that is fucking awful. It's awful. But we all remember that hot mic moment where he was like, oh, I'm only here because the kids, like, if it wasn't for them, I'd be gone. And it's just like, he's such a fucking ass. Juan Dixon is such an ass. And I just hope that he does not do her so much, like, worse, given she lost the gig, because she lost the gig because of him. Completely. So we'll see, and maybe Candace will come back after she has her baby. It just sucks because we're not going to be able to see that. It would have been a nice storyline to have online to kind of, not online, but on the show to kind of round out her story. Maybe people are whispering that there'll be like some baby special that Bravo will do, because sometimes they do that, especially with weddings. The white you can't even barely see. So now we're up here with the yellow tulip. But yeah, the part 3 reunion, the reunion as a whole was kind of shitty. A lot of people were disgusted by the hypocrisy and alleged colorism being displayed amongst certain women in the group. The lack of accountability that was being taken. double standards. What's good for one group isn't necessarily good for another group, which causes friction and people feeling like they're being gaslit and like goalposts are being moved. And I kind of agree. The fact that Giselle wanted to go, and when Andy asked her, oh, whose fault was the fight at the GNA fashion show? And the first thing she says is talking about some Candace, Wendy, Kay, da-da-da-da, and why is the first word out of your mouth not Ashley and Deborah, period? So this is Jam 50A. Because Ashley brought Deborah, knowing good and well there's issues between Deborah and Candace. I mean, Deborah accused her husband of like SA and just straight up freaking lied on him. And she was caught lying. Like, there was video proof that she lied. She embellished that Chris was like trying to flirt with her and this, that, and the other. And then they played video and it was actually the other way around. Okay, let me stop a moment. 50A. 50A. Here we go. Jam. Ooh, that's pretty. That looks just like grape jam. Sure does. Yeah, it ended up being a straight up lie. So they get in the fight. Giselle's talking about some, oh, it's Kay, Wendy, and Candace's fault. Wendy wasn't even in the scenario. She was trying to, de-escalate everything, and only when Mia was like, oh, Giselle, she wasn't in it, only then did Giselle say, okay, well, I'm gonna take Wendy out of it. But then she still kept Candace in it. Like, it is not your fault. It is not Candace's fault that Deborah came clearly with the energy of trying to get up in her face and cause an issue. We heard the audio. She was all up in her face, already caused an issue prior. She's already unpredictable, a known liar, has beef because she's probably embarrassed that everybody knows her as Sesame Street now. So she feels like she has this vendetta against Candace, and she's all up in her face, and Candace defends herself. And then from there, Deborah gets all buck with Kay, and Deborah throws a glass in Kay's face, ends up cutting Kay in her, like in the middle of her head, it looked like. Foolishness. 23A. And Kay has to go, to the ER to get fixed up. 23A. And somehow all of that is Wendy, Candace's, and Kay's fault, when it started with Deborah wanting to create an issue. And then Mia goes, when Candace is explaining herself, that, she was defending herself because Deborah was in her face, and because Candace responded saying, vermin, get the help out of my face, get this vermin out of my face. Mia's like, oh, but you can't say that. Ashley's like, oh, but your words. So now you guys condone violence? When just moments ago with like Monique and stuff, it was uncalled for, it was unacceptable, it was embarrassing, it was this, that, another, like. And then how dare Mia sit there and say, oh, you can't react with your words to somebody coming in your face, when she threw a whole glass in Wendy's face last season. Threw a drink on her. Then proceeded to try to get up and fight Wendy. All Candace did was use her words, and then Deborah popped off. It's the hypocrisy is maddening, and that's what people are freaking sick of. And they think that Giselle is being protected. I mean, Candace said it herself that production asked them to come like more toned down, come from a place of trying to work shit out. But Giselle refused, Robin refused, and due to that, I feel like part of the reason, beyond the fact that Juan decided not to come to this reunion yet again, even though he has no job and no excuse, I feel like part of the reason, beyond the fact that Juan decided not to come to this reunion yet again, even though he has no job and no excuse, I feel like part of the reason, beyond the fact that Juan decided not to come to this reunion yet again, even though he has no job and no excuse, I feel like part of the reason, beyond the fact that Juan decided not to come to this reunion yet again, even though he has no job and no excuse, she didn't do what she was supposed to do with the season. So this is supposed to be apricot. Okay, this doesn't really look like apricot. 71A. 71A. Apricot. Does that look like apricot to you guys? Doesn't look like apricot to me. But that's what they're saying it is. Yeah, it's just hypocrisy. So a lot of people are calling for like boycotting of Real Housewives of Potomac. They're over it. I mean, if people people definitely think Giselle and Robin are colors now. Oh God, it's gotten worse. Especially after their display on the reunion, all 3 parts. Okay, Merlot, 54A. Here we go. Ooh. Just like a grape, just like fine wine. That is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous, darling.